Yeah, they put up a nice little 5 spot against us last time we were at Red Bull Arena, but that was last year. Right now we have our own concerns, but it's been a good week. Training's been very good, very competitive. I think just from the internal standpoint, the leaders really understand that it's a critical time, and it starts here on the training pitch. So we brought the right mentality, and we're hoping that that's something that transfers to the game field. But Orlando's a good team. They've played very well so far this season. They've got some new additions that have done well for them, and we know that's going to be a tough matchup. But nonetheless, it's one that we're looking forward to.
How do you guys get back on track at home? You guys have had a couple of tough results where you've typically been very strong at Red Bull Arena. Anything you need to change to get back on track?
Well, right now we haven't been strong anywhere. I know we've had one win at Red Bull Arena, but for us, it's starting with our mentality. Like I'd mentioned, in training, we had to have the right approach. And maybe the last couple of weeks it wasn't there, but right now it feels good. And this is something that we'll continue to build upon, and it has to transfer into the game. And if the mentality's there, the fight will be there, and then the quality will come out. But it starts with our mindset.
Yeah, I know you touched on it after the Colorado match, but just setting that record, what does that say to you? How much pride do you take in the fact that you're able to not miss a minute since you came in 2012?
Yeah, it's hard to think about the record because there's bigger things going on here. I had mentioned it before, and my attitude hasn't changed. I'm very grateful for the organization, for the supporters, for everyone that's come alongside me, starting with my parents, the coaches, and coaches here that believed in me, and then obviously my teammates. But right now, it's about the team, and we need to get back to our winning ways, and I believe that we can start doing that this weekend.
Last one about the streak. Just in terms of the fact that you're able to get out there every single week, I'm sure there were times where you were less than 100% and then still were able to get out there. How were you able to kind of overcome it and stay on the field for so long?
Yeah, there were moments where I don't really want to go specifically which games it were, but whether it was me not playing well or I was banged up a little bit, but the belief in me has been very high, and for that I'm eternally grateful for, whether it was with Pecky or with Jesse, my goalkeeping coaches, and just my teammates, also the organization, the supporters. So, don't get me wrong, like the streak is important, and it's something that I value because it goes to show that it's about preparation and doing the right things and then seeing the end product of that. But it's not as important as what's going on with the team. And like I said, we've had a good week. We had a good meeting with the leaders. We had a good meeting with Jesse and then with the entire team. And we know that it's these little things that are really doing us in. But if we can get those right, I really believe that we'll be back to winning ways and we'll be all the better for it. Because you can look at our current state and say that maybe we're in a bit of a crisis. But with crisis comes either threat or opportunity. A threat to fall apart and just go by the wayside, or an opportunity to really mend as a team, really show the character that I believe is here. And who knows, maybe transition that into a nice championship run. But for us, right now the mindset is getting 3 points. It doesn't matter how it happens, we're going to get 3 points. If we have to scrap, if we have to bite, if we have to, whatever it takes, our mindset's to get 3 points.
Second straight game at Red Bull Arena. Are you guys going to be highlighting a good cause this time as Wings for Life and Spinal Cord Researchers?
Yeah, I saw our boy Eric here. Eric's been not only a huge supporter for the New York Red Bulls, but he's been a great advocate for the cause. With Red Bull, people think maybe it's just about action sports or the energy drink or soccer, and it's so much more than that. Obviously, it started with the beverage, but now it's about being a conduit of change, about really being in the community and trying to help other people, and I'm just glad to be a part of that organization. So it's Wings for Life night on Sunday, and we'll be able to honor some people that are not only huge for the organization but for the research.
Inspiring having him there for that night?
Absolutely. Eric's great. Anyone that's ever come across him, had the opportunity to listen to him speak, he had a huge career ahead of him, and a very unfortunate moment occurred in his life. But just as I alluded to with our team, when something like it happens, a crisis of sort, whether it's personal or in an organization, there's the threat there to just wallow or the opportunity to really make change and affect other people. And Eric is a great example of that, and he's someone that all of us, every single person, can learn from.